Zlatan has retired, but Zlatan gave his son to football, and Zlatan's heir is an animal on the football pitch. Meet Maximilian Ibrahimović. He is the shining star of AC Milan's academy, not only scoring amazing goals in the best traditions of his father, Zlatan, but also aiming for the title of the strongest player in the next generation of football. We are excited to share how Zlatan Ibrahimovic's son found his way to AC Milan, just how good he really is, and the strict rules Zlatan has put in place for Maximilian at Milan to turn him into a goal-scoring machine. Let's dive in right now. Maximilian was born on September 22, 2006, and has been treading in his father's footsteps from a young age. During Zlatan's illustrious career, he enrolled Max in the academies of every club he played for: PSG, Manchester United, and LA Galaxy. Over the years, Maximilian was molded to carry on his father's legacy. However, it wasn't love at first sight. He initially hated football. I hated football until I was 11 and thought it was the worst thing there was. I just hated it. Everything was wrong. I was always compared to my father, so it was just wrong. But when I turned 12, I found a love for the sport. One day I woke up and it just clicked. Maximilian cheered with expression. He surely doesn't regret changing his attitude towards the game, as he has come a long way. Now, Maxi is part of AC Milan, where his father ended his playing career. But there is an important backstory. After hanging up his boots, Zlatan returned to the Rossoneri in a role as an advisor to the club's owners. Today, he plays a leading role in the training and development of young Milanese talents. Thanks to Zlatan's initiative, Maximilian was enrolled in the academy, and since 2022, he has been playing in the U17 and U18 teams, continuously improving his skills. At one point, he even had the opportunity to train with his father, but don't think it's been an easy ride for Maximilian. On the contrary, Zlatan insisted that coaches not give Maxi any leniency or special treatment. Despite the immense pressure that comes with the Ibrahimović surname, Zlatan believes he has raised his son correctly. Maximilian works diligently at every training session, gives his all in each match, and never places himself above the other players in the youth teams. It's not easy for him because of who his father is. He bears a heavy surname. However, I don't see him being treated any differently at Milan. I evaluate him not just as my son, but also as I would any other player. I've instilled discipline, respect, and hard work in him. My job as a father is to make him independent when he grows up, Zlatan emphasizes. Ultimately, Maximilian's hard work paid off. This summer, Milan significantly promoted the young player by signing him to his first professional contract. He was immediately redirected on loan to the Rossoneri's reserve team, Milan Futuro, which competes in Serie C. This newly created squad by the Rossoneri management serves as a bridge for young players and a warm-up for unwanted veterans who no longer fit into the first team, as well as those returning from injuries. Since the 2024-25 season, Ibrahimović Jr. has been playing for the Primavera 1 youth squad for 20-year-olds and has also been called up to the U19 group for UEFA Youth League matches. In the current campaign, he has already scored 4 goals in 7 matches. In a year, or perhaps even sooner, Maximilian is expected to take the next step in his career with full involvement in Futuro. From there, the path to the first team and a debut match for Milan at the professional level will be laid out for Zlatan's son. So what can this kid do? In terms of playing style, Ibrahimović Jr. is a left winger but can also play as a second striker. His greatest strengths are his skillful feet and quick thinking in difficult situations. Max has impeccable ball control, stays strong on his feet, and shows initiative in attack. He has a great sense of when to take on a defender, but he also doesn't adhere to a single pattern of play. The son of Zlatan can shift from the left flank to the center and take a shot with his right foot. Or he can push the ball further down the wing to deliver a cross or a cutback. Defenders find it very hard to predict what Maximilian will do at any moment. He also excels at finding gaps in the opponent's defense and receiving passes in open spaces near or inside the penalty area. The ease with which Max finds space is nothing short of impressive. This gives him ample time to carefully consider his next move. The young talent can deliver penetrating passes, but has no problem taking charge and shooting from outside the box. Maximilian's right foot is very powerful, a trait he inherited from his father. This season, defenders and goalkeepers have certainly felt the force of Zlatan's heir. In a September match against Empoli, Max took a stunning shot from just outside the box in 28th minute that left everyone in the stadium gasping in amazement. It was a shot that Zlatan likely trained his son to execute throughout his life. Additionally, Maximilian scored a significant goal in the derby against Inter on September 22nd. His precise strike helped Il Diavoli secure a 3-1 away victory. In a recent interview, Max reflected on a special moment. Milan is one of the most historic clubs of all time. When I kissed the badge, it was against Inter. Scoring in the derby is very special, so I can only say thank you. Okay, Milan fans have fallen even more in love with Ibrahimović Jr., but let's remember that Zlatan was not exactly a model of loyalty to one team. Throughout his career, he has played not only for Milan, but also for Juventus and Inter. While the relationship between the Bianconeri and Rossoneri is somewhat manageable, Zlatan's time at Inter is a serious trigger for the tifosi of the red side of Milan. So, Maxi, my friend, don't rush into bold statements because one day you might find yourself, like your father, wearing the jersey of Milan's main rival. Then you'll have to speak differently. But jokes aside, Maximilian truly enjoys his time at Milan, and his biggest inspiration is team star player Rafael Leao. I love Neymar, Ronaldinho, and Rafael Leao. I like Leo. I get very starstruck when I see him. I don't know him personally, but we had trained together. The first time, it was like being in a candy store when I saw him, but now it's more common. Now I see it more as a competition. Maximilian says. Competition, you say? We would love to see them both in action together. The technical skill and speed of Leao combined with the cleverness and unpredictability of Maxi Ibrahimović would create a hellish combination. However, to earn true recognition, Zlatan's heir must demonstrate top-level performance not only at Milan, but also on the international stage. Maxi's father is a symbol of Swedish football and undoubtedly the best player in the country's history. Only his son has the potential to come close to Zlatan's status, and he is already taking the first steps towards that great goal. In early October, Maxi was called up to the Swedish U18 national team, and on the 9th, he made his debut in a match against Japan, where the blue and yellow won 1-0. It is symbolic that Maximilian chose to represent the Swedish team wearing the number 21, which his father once wore. How beautiful the intersections in their history are. Without a doubt, Maxi still has a long way to go for the world to remember him not just as Zlatan's son, but as a star who made a name for himself in football. But the boy is motivated and knows how to dream big. I want to win and be among the best. I want to be among the stars. I just aim for it. Maxi constantly repeats. It seems, friends, this is a great reason to throw some likes at Ibrahimović Jr. and wish him success in his pursuit of greatness. The guy deserves everything he gets, and Zlatan must be proud of him. But if Maximilian Ibrahimović hasn't fully impressed you yet, you definitely need to check out how Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. is performing in 2024. CR7's son is doing remarkable things at the Al Nassr Academy and will soon debut at the senior level alongside his father. For more, click on the suggested video and enjoy watching. Thank you for your attention.